Nah, I'm supposed to be crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that's
Dude, you are not on the lease. Yeah, we signed a lease, man. And part of our lease is there's no recreational wrestling. Nobody's touching anybody. All right? That's
standard. You know,
It's
I
standard
would like to
lease.
think. Yeah,
It's a standard
You guys
lease.
are not 20 anymore.
No, long damn sight from 20.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Check this shit out. March 9th, 2020. Us Guyz podcast. This is the Bdazzler coming to you live in the Lair. Oh my God, I feel like I'm speaking so slow.
No,
And Lair. THC's here.
What's up?
And Uncle Meat's here.
hello.
Mount Hermit.
Aw.
We're learning. I just say that because we were learning about hermit culture
Yeah.
this week. We were doing some studies on that. We started the conversation off by talking about robes and spirit robes.
And how somebody likes to wear other people's robes.
I do, and it's a shame. But it's because I don't recall the last time I owned a robe.
Okay.
Like,
Didn't he just get finished saying he gave you a robe?
He gave me a robe, but that's like a battle robe. It's
heavy.
It's a
it's a
heavy
winter
armor.
robe.
Winter
Yeah.
robe for sure.
Yeah.
And see, I
Snow bunny.
because
That's what he wears when people ski down his slopes, right?
I call him Snow bunny. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. But yeah, so he does have the other robe, but it's heavy duty.
It's a heavy
but
one.
so THC found his spirit robe. I mean, it is
I didn't know
the
it was a
colors.
spirit robe.
Yeah, we posted a picture of it
I
last,
don't watch that
last
stuff.
week.
I don't watch
Watch what?
that stuff. I don't.
So
What? Ownership of things? You
Well,
don't watch that?
I don't recall you
don't-
posting a picture of your spirit robe.
It was on. A matter of fact, we had the kids over for family dinner on Sunday nights. That's what we do. My daughter comes in from college. All the kids are there and their significant others. And I showed them the picture we posted, and they thought it was on a mannequin because I'm so freaking white. My daughter was busted on me. She's like, "What? I thought that was a mannequin." I said, "Nope, that's my porcelain skin."
it's awesome.
It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. I mean, feel like all them white veins.
Well, it looks a lot better on me than it does on you.
Because it's what?
Brown.
No, those colors. Where did I just see those
Burger
colors?
King.
Burger King.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, what are my
I know.
colors?
I don't know. You got to pick colors. He's purple. I got the brown, the oranges, and the tans.
You get 3 colors?
Yeah.
Brown, orange. Yeah, there's 3.
Well, tan and brown are pretty kind of just variants.
Did
of the
you?
same.
There were no rules about claiming colors.
I don't know nothing about it. I just
Well,
was
that's
cold
why-
one day.
So you put on my thin ass robe.
Well,
'Cause
I
it was
didn't-
cold.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing you don't quite know yet. Is like when Jesus took my smarts and replaced them with no testosterone and you get hot. You go through menopause.
So you sweat in my robe.
No. You just get hot.
You don't sweat.
No, you get fire hot. Like, I get fire hot like from my knees down. Like I feel like I'm on like
Fire.
Mars, like a lava, and it's retarded.
There's no lava on Mars.
Well, I meant hot, but I mixed the red Mars.
Are you
with the
hot
red lava.
or hot?
Well,
Hot is
some people
that's
think
regional.
I'm hot.
That's regional dialect. Hot.
He hasn't been to Boswell yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're out towards Somerset, shit like that.
No,
Yeah.
been to the Haven and I met a new friend.
Did you? Really?
Yeah.
How'd you get there? Did you walk?
No, me and the ladies went,
Oh,
and I think Saturday.
yeah. I used to hang out there a lot.
It was nice. It's a good place. Good
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, decent folk
Yeah.
too. Not a lot of problems or anything. It's,
None at all. It was nice. But anyway, so like that's why I wear your robe because I get.
Did you wear my robe out?
No. I wore clothes.
What'd you think of? What did you?
Those pants you just bought?
Wait a minute. Wait. You can't just gloss over. A whole lot just happened there. All right. You went to the Haven, which, without me,
Oh yeah.
so you haven't gone out much,
No, I don't ever hardly go out much.
right? And so you went out without your boys.
Yeah.
Which is okay. That's
I went out
cool. That's a
with
big
my
step.
girls.
That's
And
great.
That's a big step.
Girls.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good move.
Uh-huh.
And so, but what you missed out on, or you didn't say, was you said you met a friend.
Yeah, I met a dude. I mean, a fellow, some sort of transient from east of here, and his
Okay.
name is John Miles.
Oh, well,
Supposedly, I don't believe that's his name. It doesn't sound like a real name.
sounds like an agent.
Yeah. Oh no, it sounds like like a guy who doesn't often give his true information. But he was a cool guy. Talked about the Brown. Once after like 2 minutes, he goes, "You ain't from around here, are you?" And I go, "No, how can you tell?" And he goes, "I can tell. Where you from? I'm from the whatever city is east of here." And he's been in
Philly?
jail. No, small town.
Oh.
Town, I'm sorry. Whatever the next town is to the east.
Altoona.
Could be. I don't know. I didn't.
One of those.
Not a geography
I was
major,
too
are
worried
you?
about maybe he was gonna try to hump me or something. So I had to be
In the bar.
outside the bar.
Was he intimidating?
I went,
You were
no,
smoking.
no. Well, he's a ruffian.
Like,
I was walking, taking a smoke break.
Like a
so
highwayman.
I walked. No, like a bum.
So he's your friend, naturally, right?
of course, that's who you
They
gravitate
attract
towards.
each other.
At the Haven, you go to the Haven and somehow you find a homeless man. There's not even. I don't even think they let homeless people be
Not
here.
in this neighborhood.
I don't know that he was homeless. He was a transient.
Okay.
He was
Oh, I
a
get
mover
you.
and a shaker.
A hobo.
Maybe.
Maybe a rider of the rails.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And he liked that.
You like Kiss?
Him? I didn't ask him that. We were already doing it. I didn't have to ask.
What were you doing?
The dance.
Talking.
The dance. The mating dance.
Were you flapping your wings at it and bouncing around?
You guys are childish and gross.
I'd love to have a camera on that situation. I would love to see this motherfucker meet someone.
I want to see how he meets people. Yeah. What is your meeting thing?
Looks like to me, I picture it as like a cockfight, like in Mexico. Like a warm-up cockfight. Like they don't have the weapons on or anything. They're wearing mitts, maybe.
Now, what
mitts.
I'd like to know is, did you pan into the cameras and see the live feed of this before you went to the Haven?
I have
and
not.
Then said, "That's the dude I want to meet." So you made sure he was there. Then on
That
the
would
live
be
feed, then got your
creepy.
girls and went down.
That would be creepy.
No comment.
Yeah.
I don't think Johnstown has a live feed.
No, what is that live feed we were watching from Thailand today? Any idea? You remember that?
It's called, I can't pronounce it, but it's the Real Samui, S-A-M-U-I webcam. But I think that's like the umbrella name, and then it's different cameras.
Okay.
But it's basically like security, I guess, camera for like a sex alley.
What was that? Your burp? Was that your
No,
burp?
that was my fart.
Oh my God.
It's rough.
Fucking
What's you-
repugnant.
How does chicken finger smell like that?
And it's in a basement,
No,
dude. and it smells
I
like-
had, that canned chicken in water,
Oh my
like
God.
a big giant one. I had one of those.
Jesus Christ.
Why were you? Why were you eating a can of chicken, dude?
It's still
Is that what? You, yeah, it's fucking lingering.
I'm so
It's
glad
heavy.
I can't smell it.
It's heavy.
Why did you eat a can of chicken?
Because it was lunch and it was good. That's what my wife got me for lunch.
You look like a bitch at work eating that can.
No, I was fucking
No.
that shit
I'll
up.
bet. I'm playing. I'm just playing.
You're like, you got canned chicken? I was
God
like,
damn,
"Yep."
dude, that shit stinks, man. You should drink more water or something. What was that? A dog? Oh no!
Did you fart again?
No,
Don't be
I
doing
did
that.
not. I did not. fart
Okay, so
again.
we're talking about this Thailand webcam.
The Real Samu
It
webcam.
was ambiance of what that street had to smell like.
I
bet
bet
it
that
smells
shit.
worse than that.
Oh, that was my first feel, my first inkling. But I looked at that and I just thought like Menace Street fucking stinks.
Yeah.
But when I first saw it earlier today, god damn, dude. When I first saw it today, the morning
heavy.
after and cleaning up, that is
Your
a
eyes are
It's a
watering.
dense smell, man. That is a very dense smell. And but anyway, so Uncle Meat's been watching this webcam.
Yeah, so anyway.
In Thailand all day. He's been like throughout the day. I catch it at different phases, and then at one point I caught like it was 3:00 in the morning there, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's an international street of debauchery. Like
Yeah.
you see all walks of
club
life.
called the Galaxy.
I saw it.
Okay,
quick blurb.
I did some Googling on that. It does exist. It is a quote, Thailandese. Is that how you call them people? Thailanders? I don't know. But it's like a
There can be
cabaret.
only one.
Yeah, the Thailanders. Yeah.
I saw that movie. That was dope.
Yeah,
it was an awesome fucking
But again,
movie.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was there.
Yeah.
Nupsu Cow, right?
Yeah. He was cool. He wore dusters. Long leather dusters like you did.
What?
Yeah. It was awesome.
I think it's Phuket nightlife. You could find some actual
Phuket.
clips.
Phuket.
Phuket?
Oh, it's probably fuck it.
It's not fuck it, but it looks like fuck it.
Mhm.
Phuket.
Yeah.
And you'll see ladyboys.
Is that why
and-
you're watching it?
No. You'll see some broads that are ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies that are stunning, but you can't trust it.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust anything. It looks like the
more-
No, people come from all over the world
Clear.
to fly
on,
there.
on
to
that
bang.
street, there's
Yeah.
every kind of
So-
person you could think of.
yeah.
All kinds. I mean, the people who actually work there are from Taiwan or Thailand, and you can tell after about.
Those badges are like the
Booby
TSA
trap.
should be all up in there because there's
No.
so many international flyers in there.
In the is Vag like Thailand for like hotel room? Vag? Did you pronouncing it right? Look at always looking at me.
What's the matter? You didn't think it was a funny joke?
I don't get it. Please explain it, meat.
Oh no, I get what you're saying. They're.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't want to have to explain it.
It's March 9th, 2020. You're joining the Us Guys podcast live in the Lair. THC and Uncle Meat and I, the Bedazzler, we're feeling sprung. I think the name of this episode should be Sprung because spring is sprung.
Oh, it's warm. It was 61 on the way over here at what 6 o'clock
It's
at night.
crazy. Beautiful.
Fuck yeah! I
Views
saw
are
people
beautiful.
people in their goddamn motorcycles. And
I saw a
shit.
couple of those and heard even more today. Dudes not wearing their helmets.
Oh, no.
Big old fat guys in midlife crises
Yeah.
driving around on a big shiny
There was a
ding
dude
dong.
twice your size on a Vespa scooter,
Ugh.
right down in
That poor Vespa.
right by St. Andrews down
Yeah?
there. Yeah, it was struggling.
Dude, if that thing hit a pothole with a heavy set cat on it, like, dude, it's going to
The
flip.
suspension can't handle that.
No. Oh, no, it might bust. A skinnier person's going to get tossed.
Might just like
Fold up
fall in on
under.
itself.
Like
Yeah.
Legos,
Yep.
Might just
It's all
become
Legos.
one.
huh?
It's all Legos.
They'd become like a Vespa Centaur, like a Vespar.
Vespa, yeah.
Half
And then you'd
Vespa.
confuse that you'd look for to buy one, and then you'd confuse it with that paint, and you'd be disappointed.
Do centaurs have man turds or horse turds?
It's a ass. It's a horse ass part.
But it is the torso of a human, so that would be the
Dude, please.
human.
Oh, noisy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I think that if you like cut a horse in half and sewed another animal on it, like the dirty Nazis used to do, and fed it food, although it's like a dog horse, it would shit out horse poop.
Like a human centipede that's not human.
Yeah,
Exactly.
whatever the asshole is what kind of poop's gonna come out.
How?
Well, it's not going to be like a human digestive system, like stuck into a horse carcass.
But
It's-
if you look at
Yeah.
a centaur, it goes down to basically the man's giblets. So that would be like the intestines and everything, and then goes to the horse.
Yeah.
But it doesn't include the man's giblets. It has a horse giblets, I would assume.
Oh, that lucky bastard,
I've
right?
never seen
Oh,
an
shit.
anatomically correct centaur before.
They all had a horse tongs? Or a goat dong.
Goat dung.
Yeah, because horse. Yeah, they would have. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense if it's a four-legged horse with a man.
Man dung, yeah.
It just wouldn't work.
They'd be making fun of him a lot.
Yeah, he wouldn't get any other horses pregnant.
Do you think he wants to bang like unicorns?
No,
or
but
something, or
then
do you
he would.
think
That would
humans?
finally make sense in those crazy like '80s
tales.
bestiality videos you would see.
Death
You know,
by horsecock.
yeah, death by a horsecock type shit. To where if there was one centaur who had the human dick, he would fit in perfectly in that.
Like he's the minor leagues of bestiality. Is the I get
But
it.
no, then he comes into his own.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really a hero story.
Oh.
He blossoms.
He blossoms because in that world he looks huge.
Yes, he does.
You know, just because he's got the horse booty and foreground.
Sometimes horse booties are kind of nice looking. I mean, if you just consider the shape. Right, Tim? Don't you think? I mean, THC?
No. Not at all, man.
Well,
With
all
the
right.
dingleberries and the taint raisins. And
I've
stuff.
never once seen a horse walking around with a dingleberry.
How many? You're from fucking Cleveland. How many horses have you seen in
There's
real
tons
life?
of
The
horses in
police
Cleveland.
horses. Yeah,
Police
the
horses?
Police horses.
Have you inspected their asses?
They drop poop. They drop poop.
They drop them in little
Apples.
Yeah.
Have you
horse-
ever seen a horse with diarrhea?
No.
Oh.
You have?
No.
No,
That would
I
be
haven't.
horrible.
What was you talking about then, Lewis?
Whose phone is vibrating?
Oh, that's
That's
mine.
not my phone.
It's mine.
Well, well, well. March 9th, 2020. All is well on the Eastern Front.
I gotta tell you about this.
Do it. Do it.
No, oh, not yet. Not
Oh,
on
come
the
on.
air. Seymour texted me
Oh,
about a little game he's playing with
all right.
the athletic supporter.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shenanigans. It
Yes.
sounds like shenanigans.
Mental
Yeah,
item?
it is. It
No.
is shenanigans.
It would be
Capsaicin?
some kind of.
This one time, this is a couple years ago. We all worked at the dealership with the booger wall, and
in the bathroom, yeah.
yeah, Seymour, and I called Seymour up because our buddy, the athletic supporter, was on the phone talking shit about how Obama, who was president then, should be hung and all this stuff. So I texted Seymour. Seymour sent this beautiful image of an email with the Homeland Security headliner or whatever, the stationery
Oh, no.
and everything, and said, "We have you on recording that you are threatening the president's
No
life.
shit.
We need you to report to this day and station to be interviewed." And athletic supporters started sweating real bad.
bad.
He's like, what should I do? I got this. And I'm like, oh, dude, you need to go tell our boss. So I went up and told our boss first what was going on.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh my God, we need to tell the owner of the company, because Homeland Security, He went outside and dry heaved for 5
Oh,
minutes.
my God, I bet.
About it.
That's how cowards usually respond to tension and strife.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
something like that's going on.
I heard that hallowed wall of
Boogers?
boogers is all your work.
No!
I know it's not.
I didn't
know
say
it's
it
not.
was all your work. I did not say it was all your work. That's insane. I might have.
Added to the collection yourself? Yes.
He forgot he showed me pictures of him.
No.
I said on the podcast. Yeah, I definitely added. I mean, everybody.
How
added.
can you not?
I would too.
You don't get one of those rock climbing walls with different colored pegs all over it and shit without,
Adding to it.
I was just there
Yeah.
Thursday, and it's still there.
Of course.
However-
it's still there.
The place has changed so much, they're now counting rolls of toilet paper. So I'm like, well, what happens to Clark?
I know.
You can't shit that much anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I guess it's getting that bad. They're counting garbage bags.
They're counting
paper
bathroom
rolls.
breaks.
Mhm.
They're like Amazon. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's rough for those old fellas who got a dookie a lot. There are guys. We know fellas there that pooped 6 times.
7 times,
In a
sometimes.
day?
Yeah.
That's not good.
This one older fella,
That is not good.
he would drive cars like 5 miles and have to stop and take a shit in some place.
Poor guy.
He ate McDonald's all the time. Shit, it was just like loading a potato gun. Pop, 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 pop. I mean, and it was in such pain, man. Like I lost my last phone, but it was loaded with images of him.
Maybe he had Crohn's. Apparently, Crohn's is sort of
Well, he's
horrific.
old.
Yeah, he's an old timer, and Yeah,
He got
it's
in
a shit
trouble
show.
because the one place he was delivering our car to was a salon that was about as big as this place.
Mm-hmm.
He went and shit in their bathroom and stunk up the whole salon, and they called and they bitched about
Hey,
it.
I don't blame him.
Jeez, come on, come on.
About 20 years ago, I had these two insurance men come by to try to get me to invest my money.
Oh,
Like, it turned out in their the son's entire new company, they wanted me to put like $125,000 in.
Uh-huh.
Like, and they were talking to me like that sounded like a good idea,
Uh-huh.
you know? But while they were doing it, the one guy excused himself to make poopies and fucking
At your house?
Yeah, and destroyed my bathroom. He closed the door and left the window closed, and like an hour later, I went in there after they were long gone to make pee-pee. I couldn't go in there. It was horrific. And I was like, there's no way I can even, like, that's gross. You can't do that. You can't totally, in some dude's house, shit so much that you smell it an hour later.
what are you gonna do?
Well, I didn't do anything.
You don't have
what?
any control over it.
I know. Like
The
yeah.
poor guy had to shit.
Yeah,
At least he
well,
would have
I
lit a
guess,
match,
but
I
look,
guess.
man.
it's on your ventilation.
Right. Did you invest?
No.
He knew you weren't going to invest, so he's like,
That could
I'm going to
be.
fuck this dude's bathroom up.
It could be the
It's
dirty
the game,
prick.
yeah.
See, that's for thinking highly of people. I thought, like
oh
maybe.
yeah, civilized.
Yeah.
That's not.
Was
it's
he
not
a
super
Nigerian
civilized.
prince?
No, it was some like water-headed, like
A water-
Pollock or something. I don't know.
Oh, water.
A fucking pirate from
A pirate?
a landlocked country. You fucking pricks. You can't say to me with a straight face, take every fucking bit of money you have and give it to my son so he can build his own company. That's retarded.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to do.
Yeah. Well, how did
Somebody
they? How
fell
did they?
for it.
Yeah. How did they get into your house in
Yeah.
the first place?
That was my dad and mom's insurance man.
Okay. Oh, I got.
So
you.
he knew that they were both dead and I had money because of they died, and now I'm going to take all this dude's money is what the plan was.
I'm sure.
You foiled it. They
Yep.
would have got away with it if it wasn't for.
Well, I kept my money, but it stunk for a long time in there. It was bad.
Was all. Did you get pink eye?
I might
stink
have.
eye.
Stink
It was
eye.
gross.
Yeah.
And
You got to
brutal.
let that go, dude.
I
That was a
know.
bad
It's
poop.
been a long time.
It was a bad poop experience.
Well, you talked about bad poopy, and it
Oh
reminded
yeah,
me. You know.
yeah. That's why this is therapy.
You know what? As
I feel better.
my
about
new
talking about it.
Good. That's
my new
awesome.
savior Freddie Gibbs says, you
Freddie
can't
Gibbs
hold
is the
you
man.
can't hold no grudges because your hands are too busy catching blessings.
That's true.
That's the truth. I feel
God damn
blessed.
it. Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Gorgeous weekend. Yeah. Today's beautiful. We can walk and talk and have a beer.
Think.
Have
Smoke.
poop. Have
Smoke.
poop talks.
Take some bomb ass.
Do
red
dabs.
Mango.
Manga.
Mangda.
You like it? Is it?
I don't have any
yet.
shoulder pain or a headache.
Oh.
I did do a dab though.
Oh yeah. What is that? Golden goat.
Golden goat.
Oh,
yeah.
again.
It's
a goat?
It's good shit, man.
Is that an indica? Hydrid.
It's the kind of thing that,
hybrid, I believe.
yeah, I think it is, but it's mostly indica. It's like one of those ones that
Couch lock.
it'll catch you up.
It'll not.
Yeah.
It.
No.
Drifter will fucking put you under the ground. It's so
You're gonna be
good.
snoozing.
I have a little bit left.
What was that? Was that a wax or
Shatter.
Shatter.
Shatters are my favorite.
The Shatter Drifter is. I mean,
It's 83% THCA.
Ooh.
It's the highest of anything
Shit will
any
make-
of us have ever had.
I'm 100%.
shit'll make me motion sick.
You are.
The TV made me motion sick.
Were you watching some train videos?
It didn't matter what it
It was a
was.
static image.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
It's all right. I've been there before. I get it.
I mean, it fucking knocked my dick in the dirt. Woo.
Couldn't tell.
Oh,
There was barely a divot.
please. I just stumbled. Like, boom.
I go sleep.
Sleep.
I was so high, I wrote down 9 cows and a billy goat, bukkake, 36 teats raining down.
Wow.
Was that a movie you watched?
A haiku?
I don't know. I don't remember writing it.
Is that a poem? A haiku?
Could be a cow. What? Yeah. I don't know Japanese, so it could be.
Did you forget?
I never knew. I kind of started to learn Spanish in school, and I didn't like it. I was heartbroken when like it was time to like learn your Spanish name, and like my name was just Mateo. You know,
That sucks.
because I went to school with a lot of people.
No,
It's
that
like,
seems like it'd be easzy.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but
Mateo.
like Sharkeisha's name was something cool because it wasn't anything like
No translation.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you can be like I've learned working where I work. Like we deal with a lot of people from Taiwan and China.
Yeah.
And
Bobby.
the people in that business world, yes, all they do, it's nothing like their names. They pick an American name and they go with it.
I couldn't tell you how many times somebody
So
named Gregory from Hindustan calls me about
Your car
stuff.
warranty?
Something. He wants to talk about like student loans I don't have, or
Your car warranty.
my name is Gregory.
Yeah, they're funny, man. Hi, this is Bobby. You know, like, no, you're not
You're already
Bobby.
lying to me, man. Just
But really, they're not lying. If they, I mean, they're choosing. That's
They're
their
choosing
American
name.
name.
Yeah.
So we can choose names from anywhere.
Yep.
look, if I met you and like because I've met you,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, by the way, my name's Steve. Wouldn't you kind of feel like betrayed?
I wouldn't feel betrayed. I'd be like, that's who you are. You know, if that's who
what you
feel.
want to. I used to.
Especially me, dude.
No. My real name is Steve. It's not Matt. It's Steve. By the way.
Oh, like
Wouldn't
from
you be
the
like,
beginning.
why did you call me Matt? Why would you make, you know?
I wouldn't. Yeah.
It's kind of shit that keeps me up at night.
Little tick.
The security cameras,
They're picking up stuff.
there's not much going on here, but
Yeah.
it doesn't hold my attention, but I get like a ding.
Yeah.
But it's usually like that's that little cat we met today.
Yeah.
El Rey
Oh, you
Menthol
met a cat?
Jr.
Oh, dude, we got a couple cool cats around here.
Nice.
Came around. There's a gray one that came back here, and he didn't come hang out by us. But then there's this drunk one that just lays on the fucking sidewalk all day. And like,
He looks like me, like he just
Yeah.
woke up and doesn't.
Is
really
that why
know
you
what's going-
forgot your beer on the porch?
I forgot my beer again. No.
You did. It's nowhere to be found.
I do shit like that, man. It gives me something to,
To remember.
I can't find my glasses, my awesome sunglasses, and I'm reduced to wearing mirrored shades, and I don't like that. And
Why? They'd look pretty cool with that robe.
mm-hmm.
no, I don't like them. And I can't find my K-cup. Is that called a K-cup?
Yeah.
That little red
Or like
thing,
a
the little
refillable
basket.
K-cup.
Yeah, I don't know what I do. I washed it. I remember washing it. I don't know what I put it. It's gone.
You know what we didn't talk about? Did you see
Oh my goodness.
I did not see.
from the UFC?
I didn't see.
Did you hear
I
anything
need
about
to-
it?
I
Did you hear
did.
Joanna's face?
Yeah, she looked like a fucking
Rocky Dennis, dude.
yeah.
At the end, it was Rocky Dennis.
Yeah,
it was giant.
Zhang Weili or whatever beat
Yeah.
her ass. From
Well,
what I heard.
they beat the shit out of each other. It's from what I saw.
I saw
you know.
She
the
clearly
weigh-ins and she was talking mad shit.
She always talks shit.
She thought, yeah. That's,
Remember when she was calling Rose Namajunas? She was saying, "I am Boogie Woman."
Yeah, that's what she said. Boogie Woman.
That girl stood
Yep.
there with her hands behind her back and recited the Lord's Prayer into her face, and then went out there and whooped her ass. It was awesome. And I don't
it
even
was
like the
good.
Lord.
I heard our boy.
Is he?
It was lackluster fight.
Yeah,
More due to Romero than anything, but
Yeah.
I didn't see it, so
Right.
I looked for some feeds and then quit after like 5 minutes because I was like, "This is too much trouble."
They were booing,
yeah, I
and
heard.
and,
Of
and
course.
the
They booed-
commentators were like, they don't know what they're.
Exactly.
Looking
They
at.
they booed Anderson Silva back then
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He was kicking the shit out of his leg,
that's what I heard. He beat the shit out of that leg. Yeah,
and when you're done, man, you can't. That big old fella, if he
Yeah.
can't put all that weight down,
he can't
what's
shoot
gonna
for a
do?
takedown.
You can't
yeah.
spring.
Mhm.
Yeah. But that's good, man. I was worried Adesanya was going to get
Get
hurt
caught.
or something during
Yeah.
that fight. So
He
made
took
it
a
through.
couple.
Yeah.
Did he?
Oh yeah,
Right
it
on
looked
the
like he took.
button, like that would hurt, and the dude just kept going.
So he does have a chin.
I
then.
think
He's,
so.
I don't think he's been caught too many times.
Oh, dude, he's got a chin.
Yeah.
he's good.
No, he got square. Like Romero fainted and threw one of those like overhand looping lefts right in the middle of his head, and he was
He's
all right.
Mm.
Yeah, that dude's the real deal.
He's a tactician, man.
Yeah, that's his game, though. You can't fault him for his game, especially a bigger,
Absolutely.
stronger dude.
Right.
Of course you're gonna stay away. And,
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And you have the belt.
Yeah.
You know
Exactly,
what I mean?
yeah.
Really.
You have the fucking belt. That's
You'd be dumb as fuck
right.
to go in and
the challenger is responsible for making that
Pushing-
jump.
yep.
You know?
Pushing the fight,
Yeah, come and get it.
pushing
Come
the
and take
action. Yep, and he didn't. So
Yeah.
He kind of tried eventually, but the first round I think was 5 total punches thrown.
oh,
They just looked at each other and sort of, they're trying to feel each other out. I don't blame
Right?
them.
It's a chess match, man.
I won't want to deal with either one of them.
Mm-mm.
After that. Or any of them women either. That little Chinese lady would have kicked the shit out of me.
Oh my God, the way.
You imagine my head twice the size it should be? Holy fuck.
Oh, all swollen up
oh
like.
God, yeah,
God
she looked like
damn.
Roger from American Dad.
Or the Scream mask.
Yeah, Rocky Dennis.
Or
yeah.
that what's that painting with the thing that's everything's melting and the Scream.
The Scream.
Scream,
Yeah.
Edward
yeah.
Munch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be doing that Austrian smart shit you do all the time.
The Austrian smart shit. What did I said a name?
Gustav Klimt.
I don't know who that is.
He painted The Kiss, and it's a beautiful painting.
Kiss?
The Kiss.
Does it have to do with Paul Stanley's chest pubes?
No, unless you want it to.
No.
It all has to do with Paul Stanley's chest pubes.
You get lost in there.
In the pubes?
You could.
No.
No.
No, thank
You could
you.
lose your car keys in it.
You could. You lose all kinds of shit up in
I don't
there.
have any car keys.
You could raise a like a family of birds in
Yeah.
there. Or something.
Some ostriches. Put my head in his belly button.
What's that? The Danube. What that?
The Blue Danube.
The river?
Yeah. I was watching about these birds that lived on there, and when the Romans were there, and they wouldn't hunt the pelicans because the storks. They wouldn't hunt the storks. They considered it like just bad game, you know.
They
And
didn't want to eat them?
yeah. And I just wanted to capture a piece of that footage and put like a little rickety "Where are you?"
That's the first thing I thought of when you
Like,
said
I know the Romans don't want you. Come back home.
I know. We'll protect you. We'll protect you.
We got some.
I heard through the grapevine he's been sick.
Oh, is that
Like
what it
there's
is?
something, and it's going around. so-
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad. It's going around bad. They have flu and then like bronchitis both going around. Like people have been out of work. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. I was down
Crazy.
for a good week.
yeah.
I thought it was the
And there's
end.
some sort of beer virus going around, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
That beer virus that's killing all those.
Everybody thinks it's.
Oh, the coronavirus. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, but you know what is going on around here that I did not even know.
Syphilis.
People it's that deer wasting disease.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and people eating a bad
And people
meat and shit.
eating it.
No shit.
And did it, I think a kid died or is sick from it or something like that.
Damn.
What's it called? I don't remember.
It's
The,
a deer
wasting.
wasting.
Disease.
that's what they call it. That's the, really.
That's like the local name for it. I'm sure.
They call it like the.
But it's basically you're not supposed. You can't be eating deer brains.
It's like the tranca meat. I think.
Why would you expose my last name
Oh,
I
fuck.
didn't.
and the beautiful visage of my ancestral plot? That is, I don't even know your last name. I don't think.
What do you think it is?
What the?
What do you
fuck?
think it is? What do you think it is?
Fuckhead.
Fuck that. We can use our last name.
Fouquet.
Timothy Fouquet.
I can edit it out if you want.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Well, it doesn't begin with a P, considering my initials are THC.
What does that mean?
It means my last name
It's not
begins with
Phil.
a C.
Oh yeah,
T-A- Oh, what's
Yeah.
your middle name? Horace?
Horace.
With 3 A's.
Hand job.
You were named after your grandma?
His parents were hippies, dude. They had a sense of humor.
Gross.
They had an awesome sense of humor. They were like, "We're gonna get this little dude."
I know, it's Collins.
Yeah,
You're,
like a Mick.
yeah, Joan Collins' is great grandson.
I never thought of that. No. Mm-mm.
No.
Not true. Could be
Who's
true.
some other Collins?
Phil?
Phil Collins?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even think of any like sports figures who were last name Collins.
Anthony Michael Collins.
Yep.
John Leguizamo Collins.
Yep.
I remember him.
He's
What
a
about-
Spaniard or something.
Yeah, there's Don Delaluge.
Most of them are black, though.
Oh,
the
are they?
sports guys,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot of
What's
of
wrong with
chocolate
that?
Collins.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know anybody. sports-wise named Collins.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like some linebackers.
Chris
and
Collins?
Chris Collins.
Chris Collinsworth.
Chris Collins.
Your dad? Holy maybe you related to him, man.
No, definitely not. He's got the rickety neck.
Ooh.
He does.
You can't not be related to a dude just because he's got an ugly neck.
That's true.
Why
dude.
not?
That's
Why
a
not?
scientific fact. That doesn't mean
No,
anything.
if anything, the way our culture works, you're more than likely to be related to a motherfucker if he's got an ugly,
Yep.
ugly something.
And I know for a fact that's not true because all of my relatives have necks and I don't.
Well, you've seen.
He doesn't even have a neck.
You've seen the original cat bag.
Yeah.
As why? Short. So
Oh, you're talking about your mom?
no, I'm talking about my sister's mom.
The drawing. Your sister's mom. That's good. Damn, you are entrenched in that fucking defense, huh?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
battle all the time
Oh.
over whose mom it is.
Word. Wow, that's a pillar of a grudge, man. Mm-mm.
But that's all right. You were adopted into the Collins
That's
family
true.
by the patriarch, the
That's
Silver
true.
Fox.
Yeah, your dad did take me into the family, and
That's a beautiful thing.
he foisted one out.
He
Hoisted your brother.
burnt you in the back of the convertible. Like,
Tried to
like a
kill me.
lobster.
Some kind of trial, but like whatever
You
vampires do to
survived
kill
it.
each other.
You survived it, so you were cool then.
He tried to take me out old vampire style.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Put me in the back of a convertible.
in the Denver sun,
Yeah.
driving up a big ass mountain, and he's frying.
He saw how white I was. He knows.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
He knows what I was doing.
Well, nobody. I mean, who is even supposed to be responsible for knowing how to care for a redhead, other than redheads? Like,
Right.
it's not our problem.
My dad was a redhead.
Oh, so he.
Yeah.
It
He's
was
not anymore.
It was
but he
malicious.
Yeah, he was testing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, to
that's
see if he
good.
was a little bitch.
Yeah. I get it.
He's like, okay, if your bitch scale is higher than the artist formerly known as my sister's brother, then he's out, you're in. And that's what happened. He was less of a bitch than my sister's brother.
Yeah.
What's
It's a European.
What's
that's
that
how-
guy's middle initial?
Whose? His?
The sister's brother.
Jay.
It ain't toothpaste. Motherfucker has the worst oral hygiene I have ever seen.
He's great. He's great.
I don't mean to be like petty, but it's ridiculous.
He's awesome. No.
No, I'm just playing. It's mean.
It's okay.
He's a Texan. You better watch out.
Yeah, he doesn't listen, does he?
He's fuck no.
I'm sure he doesn't
lived
listen.
down there for like 2 years.
What does that mean?
But he's like
But everything's bigger in Texas.
he's like everything that I'm not. It's like
Awesome.
So why would I want to meet that?
It's bizarre.
You don't.
Because
Well, that's yeah.
oh, for science you do. For science.
it's bizarre world.
The older I get, I want to try to lay off the drugs and just.
I think the
Do
science
experiments.
that should be applied the most of that is called fire. You burn all that out.
Oh, that's so mean. Why you gotta be so
It's not
mean?
mean. I don't think that's mean. I don't mean specifically.
Fire's cleansing
Yeah.
There you go. And the phoenix rose from the ashes
into his feet.
or whatever.
You know
In-
those sequoias, like, or some of those seeds over there need fire to
Germinate.
their seeds. Like they're set up for forest fires. They need that to happen.
That's why you have to rub your shit so much to get the friction and heat, so that
And you
the
think you're
seed
gonna-
comes out
That's not why I rub it.
to make your seed come out.
Well,
Your squids,
they're like
your meat squids.
I don't even want to know where all that hamburger meat is going right now. Drains. We don't have the
It
best.
better
drains.
not be going on that robe.
These these drains are not the best to begin with. I don't know that we can
it's
handle
like a
potted
school
meat.
of dead.
Carp.
Mackerel, kipper.
Those
I was gonna say
invasive-
jellyfish. Like
Oh yeah, squids,
yeah,
drain squids. Yeah,
it's but like those big ones.
the
you know, like,
Portuguese man o' wars.
are those the ones that look like big flowers and they're humongous?
Yeah.
They do this in the water.
Doing he always does
Interpretive dance. Yeah.
he does the
Look-
interpretive dance for his friends all the
Look at
time.
his wingspan.
I could be either in water or in space
Or in air.
or in air. But if you're in air, you're already in space.
But you're a rock dude. You can't be in
Rocks are in
aerospace.
space.
Oh yeah, dude.
They are in
They
space.
hurl through space, enter our
Process that.
atmosphere,
It's true.
combust, and then.
Burn. Fire.
Oh come on.
I'm sorry. We got to get these off this table.
What?
Yeah,
Your hands?
I'm sorry.
Touche.
You're such a mean person to me, always.
I'm not mean.
No, you're not. I like you. Take your pants off.
No. That's a big fat no.
All right, how we doing on time here?
It's early.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
40 minutes in. Anybody?
Hey, my music choice for the week, and I don't know enough about it to know that if I like it, but I'm intrigued. It's called Sudan Archives. And I think it might only be one lady who's not American and sort of sings and sort of raps and plays an electric violin and an oboe and other string.
All together?
Well, at different times.
like with her
she-
feet?
Well, no, you know how like nowadays like people have like they're a whole band, and
Yeah.
they
A one-man band.
Oh, one man.
but she's a lady, and then she clicks a loop, and something happens, a noise happens, and then another button, and then she'll play on top of it, and then she'll switch to something else and pluck it, and it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so like
She's oddly like it's good.
she
to look
probably
at.
started as a street musician somewhere.
Something like
Yeah,
that. But I don't think she's American. Maybe like
Yeah.
From Sudan.
Well,
maybe.
Is she chocolate?
I'm only
yeah.
I'm only partly listening because I'm not in the market for any new music right now.
Whoa.
I'm stuck on Bandana, man. It is
One band called Bandana is all you're
Or
listening.
one album.
one
By who?
album.
Frederick Gibbs.
Yeah. Freddie.
And Madlib.
That's good shit.
yeah.
That's my musical choice too.
The-
Freddie Gibbs and
Madlib.
Madlib.
Yeah.
The band, the banana album.
Bandana.
Band,
Pinata
the
is good,
Banana
too.
Bandana album.
The Banana Clipper. That's a good song by RTJ.
Run the Jewels.
RTJ.
Yeah, the fucking tickets were so much, man.
Mm.
I got on to get tickets right away.
To rap?
And as soon there was 1,000 people in the queue for Rage Against the Machine and Run the Jewels in Pittsburgh. And
I bet those tickets
once
were
I got in
expensive.
there, they went up to $345 a piece.
Fuck
I'm like,
that.
fuck that, man.
See, yeah, we were talking about concerts today. It's like, honestly, like I like it sound like no, I don't give a fuck how it sounds, but I like just the small club
Venues.
shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I prefer. Like bars.
Me too.
Yeah, well, Stage AE is really nice because it's
Yeah,
enclosed.
once some of those places, yeah, it's like you can get comfortable there.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I just prefer like
Although in
I don't
90
like a shit ton of people. And
me neither. In general.
because then I mean even the sound and everything is a whole different
yeah.
experience.
But I spent over $300 each for those Kiss reunion tickets back in '96.
I bet you did.
In '96,
You got took.
96, $350 at least it was.
holy shit! How many?
It wasn't even great seats. I mean, I wanted to see it.
At Blossom.
No, it was indoors. What's the one indoors? Gund Arena. I think it
no
was still
shit.
Gund Arena at the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
which is a horrible name for an arena where people go.
Yeah.
Grind Arena.
Let's go to Gund Arena.
Gun.
No
now
thanks.
well, now it's Quicken Loans.
Yeah.
I mean, is that?
But
any
it sounds better than a venereal disease.
Yeah.
Gundaria.
Gund Arena sounds like you got super
Yeah.
crotch rot.
Oh, yeah.
Crotch
That's
rot.
that's where you want to go. To me, that's where you go see a show. The name's got to be something. Remember the Grog Shop,
Yeah.
Peabody's,
I think
Grand Slam,
I think the most
Uke.
the
I
Euclid Tavern. Yeah.
I paid. I think $80 is the most I ever paid for a concert ticket. And
I think I paid more for Black Crowes tickets a couple times too.
How much were those?
I probably not though.
Like a couple $100 though?
I don't think so.
was
no.
it too hard to handle?
No, but it was like a remedy for my
Was it?
blues.
For what's
Because
ailing you?
sometimes salvation, you even though
That's
you're
all I
just-
know about the Black
I know,
Crowes.
I know. I'll talk about fucking Twisted Sister song titles and
Wow.
what else does he like? Come on, I don't know him well enough to know what kind of shit music he likes.
No, I don't know. You got to go in a different direction with this motherfucker. He's too crafty. You got to get on that dusty ass hat. Like, how old is that fucking hat?
Oh, it's pretty.
I love your
yeah,
hat, by the way.
It's pretty old. It
Look
fits
how.
good.
I know it fit, but what color is it?
It's faded, and it looks old.
What color is that though?
Hey, I haven't worn my dusty ass
Great.
sweatshirt since.
Good. I know. I see.
It's olive drab, I think.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It
supposed
was
to be
blue.
Boston. It's a Boston, dude.
That's supposed to be blue.
Yes!
Get the
That's sweat.
wow.
But you know what? I have a brand new Puma hat that I won't wear.
Oh.
A green one.
Because it doesn't fit right.
It's one of those elastic ones, and it gives me a headache.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too tight.
Yeah, and I don't want to wear it enough to.
That's why I don't wear hats. They're always too tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a cool tactical hat.
You
they
need,
don't
you
make
need a
hats.
sombrero.
You need something. You need something Buffalo Bob to make you something out of fat woman scalps or some shit.
You need an astronaut helmet.
Or diving bell, but those get hot, man.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of the name.
The big metal ones with
Yeah.
Fucking smoke just coming out.
He's hot boxing
You
in
want to
there.
know what else sucks?
I gotta get a diving bell, man.
You do.
Uncle me wearing a diving helmet. And the screen, the little window just opens up and smoke comes out. Get the fuck out of here. Closes back up. Oh, you know what we didn't tell him about?
What?
He doesn't know anything about the neighbor.
You tell him that. I'll start it.
Or was that on the last podcast? Did we talk about it on the last podcast?
No, I don't know.
When did
anything
that
about
happen?
Neighbor.
A couple weeks ago, I think. I don't know.
It was a couple days ago.
I met the neighbor lady. I was outside. That's why I don't go outside.
The crazy one?
I don't want to label her. I don't think crazy though. I think inebriated.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, because
And I
somebody
told
else
her to
was
get
talking about her
Oh.
a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, I wanted to say hi to you for a long time." She's in her house, like she's yelling at me. So I'm like, "Hi," and then she starts walking over, and I go,
Oh, fuck.
Luckily, Twixie was out, or whatever that dog's name.
Yeah.
Felix was running
Felix.
around. So as I'm talking to her, and she's talking about partying, and she's all up on me, and like,
Grinding?
no, just like
Climbing
being,
a mountain?
Trying to
could've
climb
been,
them up.
Yeah, you know how they rot on you.
She was trying to hermit in your mountain.
Yeah. It
He was
was.
trying to crawl in his
Climb in your
hermit,
cave.
his hermit crab shell.
I got scared and retreated up the steps, and she's following me, and she's like, "I see you got booze over there," and I go, "Yeah, we like to." You know. She's like, "You like to party?" I go, "Yeah, we party sometimes." She goes, "I like to party too," and I go, "I bet." And she said something like, "Partying sometime," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I gotta go." But then she got distracted by Felix. She's like, "Oh, Felix is running in the street," and I thought she turned around, and I went in the house and closed the door, and then she came in the house.
Just walked in
She
the
just
house.
walked in the house, and Brian was like, "No, no, 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 no.
Your guard dog was out.
You gotta go, you gotta go." And she's like, "What? What? Why are you being so mean?"
I was like, nope. You gotta go. You gotta get the fuck out. And then she was like, I don't like you. You're mean.
Why don't you be nice like him? He's nice.
And Matt's like,
He's nice.
yeah. I'm like, no, you gotta go. Get the fuck out.
He's nice. I like it.
No, get out.
Then
I
she
just-
tried to be sad to appeal to us, and then she tried to joke, and then she was just like, and went back home.
Yeah. Then finally she goes, I like you. And walks out.
So you made two friends.
I made a few, yeah. Yeah.
I kicked her ass out though. She's not allowed over here. She's too much. I could tell already she's too much.
Maybe she was here when you weren't.
Well, then there ain't nothing I can do about it. But I'm just saying
No.
that seems like I've
much,
seen the cops at her house too much just in a little bit of time I've been here. I don't need that shit.
And I
over
think
here.
it's sort of like,
Does she live there by herself?
I don't know. There's more than
no,
one.
there's more people
Yeah.
over there.
Oh,
I don't know who all's in that house.
Yeah.
And I don't want any beef with anybody. You know what I mean? I know supposedly the whole neighborhood hates me. And
Yeah, that's not an unfounded fact. But and furthermore, who cares? But
well, you know,
Right.
that's true.
As my mentor Freddie Gibbs would say, if you're not,
Feeding me, financing me, no fucking me.
yep, I don't give a shit Saturday.
Yep. Yeah, it's that simple, man.
I like turtles.
Was that the Cussing Reverend? Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yep. Also, that's on the Freddie Gibbs album, everyone. If you're interested, there we go. Doing our
Plug
Free promotional.
free promotion, like, to our listener.
one person that's listening.
No, I heard. I was talking to the I guess you call him the tech guy or whatever, but we're pretty big in Wabasha County,
Wabasha County, where is that?
Wisconsin. It's fucking weird. Why? There.
Wabasha County. That's cool.
It's not a lot of people, but there's like a concentration of hits in Wabasha.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I think because it's winter,
Yeah.
They're hermiting.
you know.
I wonder if
Maybe those are your fellow train
a lot of
intersection
Germanic
watchers.
people went up to in that part of the country.
Yeah, farmers.
Yeah.
Just looking for a new start.
Amish.
But I'm mostly Hungarian, and those at the time, the biggest population of Hungarians outside of Hungary was in Cleveland on Buckeye Avenue.
Yeah.
In the
I don't
other
believe
than it's
Slavic village.
More than New York City, or
yeah. I don't lie to you
more than
or anybody.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Indeed. I'll eat your ass if I'm wrong.
Oh,
no,
that's
it's
not anything.
That's how you know I'm right. So,
Yeah,
well, that's how you could.
that's true. I put weight in what he's saying now because
yeah,
he doesn't.
often offer to eat.
I don't do the ass eating.
Yeah.
I'm too young. I'm too old for the. Apparently, that's like a thing now,
Is it?
Well, all the kids are doing that.
and I don't understand it, and it's scary to me, and I'm not interested.
It's akin to eating poop, I think, right?
It's pretty damn close.
As close as you could come without eating.
You're where the poop comes from. You know, you're at the door, knocking on the door. Hello, somebody's gonna open that door on an accident or something, and then what? Coronavirus.
Yep.
Stink eye.
Dead.
Stink eye.
Dead, or you lose your tongue.
Just think of the laundry.
Oh, that's
Poop everywhere. You
can't
know it's
keep
going to get everywhere. Old people poop, and then it's all over their bathroom somehow. I know. I used to clean houses.
seats all over the seat.
No, it would be on the fucking ceiling somehow, and on the light switch, and on.
How do you get shit on the ceiling?
Because they're old, and that shit is explosive.
It flings.
You miss nuclear medicine.
Like monkeys?
No, they don't do it on
No,
purpose.
yeah.
They're just old.
Yeah, backfire.
And they have nuclear medicine mixed with fecal matter, and a dementia-riddled human, and poop goes everywhere.
Yeah,
And
that's why I
smells.
check the seat when I'm done pooping, like to make, because it sounds like a spray paint can.
Yeah.
So I
Do
imagine.
you check the underside
Yeah.
of the seat?
Yeah.
Every couple days or so, maybe.
Ah, that ain't me, dog. I check it every time.
For some blowback?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross.
But I know, as a man who pays attention to toilets, that's pretty common.
Oh yeah. I've
That's
cleaned
why.
my fair share.
That's why toilet seats are shaped like that, and your booty like covers like their butt. That little gap in the back. People don't know if there's a gap in the back.
Nowadays, for a lot of people, there's no gap in the back because they're, toilets aren't big enough.
Oh, bigger. Oval toilets.
Yeah.
People
what
are
you
too
said.
big for those oval toilets now. So you can't.
Why?
You don't have
Like
'cause they eat
Thunder.
Yes.
Like a what?
Yes. Well, we figured out, like, there was this obese guy at work that whenever he would go to the bathroom, everyone could hear it. It sounded like a trumpet. So we figured that it sounded like thunder
Suction.
and lightning. But it was because of the shape of the toilet, his body completely
Exactly.
sealed
So
off.
when he
Yep.
farted,
Yep.
it go
Yep.
It would bubble out of his leg or from under his leg like a serpent trying to get away.
Yeah,
Like he
the
had
crack, the frontal region where his fat nut bag and thighs and everything meet, all that fart gas gets
bubbled
pushed
up.
through that extra stink. It's loud.
And all that brown skin from where, like, you know what I mean? If you're white and your skin rubs together too much, you get that brown skin. You get that elephant skin. Like underbellies.
Yeah.
Ooh. An underbelly, like when you see it's brown like a tire under there, and it's rough like leather, I imagine. And you use it as like a use it as like a knapsack or like
you keep sandwiches under there, like
anything. Oh, I bet you could warm things up. You know, like hot pockets,
pizza rolls.
pizza rolls, hot pockets, underbelly rolls. It sounds like a song. Writes itself.
Frozen fruits.
Warm them up, and then they just start
Some
dripping.
toasted taint raisins.
Well,
No poop play. What's heck? No poop.
he meant poop.
Taint raisins. Like the
Yeah, that's
little
gross.
poop raisins from around the taint area.
All mashed up in there, like
From wiping back to front.
back to. Oh wow! You know some front wipers?
Oh no, those are
Don't
heathens. Heathens.
Front wipe.
Only heathens sweep dirt
No,
into the
if you
kitchen.
know a confirmed front wiper, you can't be associated with that. It's,
You got to stay away. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
I think that's ingrained in human cultures that you go front to back.
Yeah,
you'd
it
think-
just makes
you'd
sense.
think, but most of us are dumb.
Yeah, and if you watch the internet, there's a lot of people
Incomprehensibly
who wipe like with their hand and then use
Yeah.
the toilet paper to wipe their hand off afterwards.
Or just use their hand.
and
Yeah.
then
Or acorn. Like, what are those things that?
Acorns?
Not acorns.
a handful of acorns. Sure.
Are those what goes on a Christmas
Wipe
tree?
your ass with an acorn.
What goes on the Christmas tree? What's-
Decorations? Bulbs?
Balls.
No, the,
Tinsel?
Lights.
Lights? Stars?
Oh, an angel. A beautiful white angel on top. Baby
What do you mean?
Jesus.
What the fuck goes on a Christmas tree?
I mean the
Acorn.
I mean,
it's an acorn.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
but
A
I know.
conical fir.
Pine cone.
Pine cones is what I'm talking
Pine
about.
cones. No,
You could wipe your ass with a pine cone.
You can't. Well,
Who the fuck puts a pine cone on a Christmas tree?
I'm wrong about where.
I got my decorations. We're gonna put the pine cones on a Christmas tree, kids, because we can't have colored balls.
well, you paint pine cones.
You do.
Poor kids would paint pine cones and they would fart. Those were their toys on Christmas.
You dip them like eggs, like for Easter's.
In your butthole.
Well,
You
if
dick
you have
them in
to,
your butthole.
if you have to wipe your ass with one of those, don't stick it in.
Why would you wipe your ass with a pine
Because you're
cone?
in the fucking forest. and
There's
no
fucking leaves.
Leaves. are
Not
purple.
nowadays. It's the wrong time of year.
When was the last time you were in the forest?
long time ago, man?
The best time of year would probably be in the fall, right?
Yep.
You grab yourself a dead squirrel or something then.
You gotta go find a dead squirrel.
You
If
might
it's
wanna
dead,
eat it.
it's going to be laying right
But
there.
you gotta be so you. That's what I'm saying. You have to time your vicious poop
No,
in the
you-
woods
You don't get to
to
time
finding
anything.
a dead squirrel so that you can wipe your ass.
No, you would use. I personally, if I was out in the woods with nothing there and I had a pine cone and I had to shit so bad, I would either A, use my socks, B, use my underwear. I would not use a fucking pine cone.
I bet you probably don't have on socks or underwear.
No, my question is, why would you go to socks before underwear? Like my number one is always underwear.
It would be underwear. Yeah, I mean, there was a couple times in the Army when I was running PT and I was drinking the night before and I had to bust out a formation and go shit in the bushes and wipe with my underwear and throw it out. Leave it there for the next person.
See how serious his face was?
It's serious. I never once did I search for a pine cone.
Were there pine cones where you were at in the desert?
No, can't be.
So you
No.
wouldn't even have thought
Hummus.
of it. You take a big old thick yank of hummus out of some poor villagers' fucking communal
A
dinner.
falafel. A falafel's like a pine cone, like a little hot pine cone.
You'd use fucking the remainder of a sheep pelt in the desert because for some reason they think I'll have herds of sheep in the desert, which you just eat sand, and you'd see piles of dead sheep bones and rotted skin. I have some pictures.
Nice. I'd like to see
Yeah, I
them.
have pictures at home.
I'd
Yeah,
love to see 'em.
and there'd be flies, of course. So I'd use fly,
To do what with those bones? Where'd you put those bones at?
not the bones, the
to
skin.
wipe his
the
butt.
fur.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
There would be so many, but you'd just be practically shoving all those bugs in
Ticks
your
and
butt.
stuff. Yeah,
In your butthole.
if I didn't have underwear, socks, or any other clothing.
Right.
And obviously, since Uncle Meat pointed it out, there are no pine cones in it.
Sand doesn't seem like a bad wiper.
Oh, bullshit.
Really?
Bullshit.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
wipe,
sand.
you'd pat.
No,
You-
because
I
it's
think-
probably sharp, isn't it?
It's take sandpaper then and wipe your ass.
No, don't wipe. You dab. Big old hand of sand.
Poof.
Throw
like
it out.
powder
Loose
it.
sand. Yeah, you're like you're powdering.
Powder it. though. Dude, we can make it
I
work.
can honestly
We can make it
never
work.
thought
We
of
can make it
that.
work.
Never thought of that.
You're gonna have brown skin. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna turn into sandstone.
You're gonna have to bleach that shit. When you come out.
No, I mean it's gonna get like hard.
But you know
like
what?
stone.
That sand, it's like 130 degrees out there. You know how hot that fucking
can't-
sand is?
Oh, hot
Imagine that
glass.
sutting your ass.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Sometimes I get like an irritable and I poop and it's so hot. I can't imagine hot sand.
Yeah, it would be super hot, but hotter than your
It would be
poop.
hotter than.
Yeah, because your poop doesn't physically burn your skin. That hot sand would, I think.
I think you're right.
And it's sharp and gritty.
But maybe you guys
And have sand fleas and
oh my
you'd
god.
like take the sand, like you have a whole bag of toilet paper sand.
if I was carrying a bag of toilet paper sand, why wouldn't I just carry a fucking roll of toilet paper
But
with
yes,
me?
He's got a point.
No, but he doesn't have a
No,
point.
I do have a point because everywhere I went, I learned this from my very first field problem. We always had to wear a NBC mask, a gas mask. It's part of your uniform in a carrier. In my gas mask carrier, I had a roll of toilet paper. Always.
That's some old man experience shit. Yeah.
No, he's been there long enough to, or you learned it from somebody.
Well, I learned it from having to shit at my
Yeah,
throat.
yeah.
I don't have any toilet paper.
How many?
No
people,
pine cones.
How many people ask you for toilet paper?
Nobody.
Really?
Because a man's toilet paper is his toilet paper.
That's different than
If
water,
you don't have
then.
toilet paper, fuck, he's tough shit, man.
Go use your sock.
Go find a pine cone.
Figure out your own hierarchy of
You
shit
send some
displacement.
dum-dum to go look for a pine cone in the desert. That's rude and mean.
This one time we were at NTC in California, Barstow, California, and they have these endangered turtles there. So when you had in the field, there's no porta potties or anything because we had no females. So you would have to go out and you're supposed to dig a hole, shit in it, cover it up. You couldn't do that here. So you were supposed to take a bag and shit in the bag or scoop up your shit and put it in the bag. Well, one of my soldiers, I was walking from one of the tracks to the other, and it's at night, and I see this circle of those chem lights, and I'm like, what the fuck is this circle of chem lights? I walk up, and there's a pile of shit with a circle of chem lights around it. So I immediately walk back to my truck. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Who shit and circled it with chem lights? And this probably goes, I did, Sergeant. I'm like, what did you do that for? I put the chem lights so no one would step in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the level of that's a smart dude.
He was awesome. Yeah. He was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long were you there?
Where?
Wherever you were? I know you were a lot of places, but how much time did you spend like
In the Army itself?
Yeah.
10 years total. Wow. Yeah.
Burning poop.
I never had to burn shit because that was a private's job, so
Yeah.
I didn't have
Or
to
the
do
fuck
that.
ups job, right?
And as like before September 11th in Kuwait, you would have like the bases. You had like a makeshift base in the middle of the desert, and we had one female. She was in the meteorological section, so they had to bring porta potties. And you would have these Indian or Pakistani dudes, because no Kuwaiti people did menial jobs. So they'd bring people in from other countries to do these. And he'd have this big shit sucker truck.
Oh.
And as sergeant of the guard, every once in a while, I'd have to tell which soldiers, hey, you got to ride the shit sucker truck. And it stunk so bad. So any soldier that pissed me off, they got shit sucker duty. But it was so bad because they would only come like maybe once every week, and with as many soldiers, and there was only like 5 porta potties there.
Oh, my goodness.
So there would be like this one time I went in, I had to shit so bad. I tried not to go during the day because it's 130
Yeah,
degrees.
it's gotta-
Inside the porta
Oh,
potty,
it's gotta
got to
be.
be like 160.
Yeah.
And this is towards the end of the week, and no lie, the porta shitter was there, the bowl. The pile of shit stuck out about 1.5 feet above the fucking opening. That's how bad. And there's flies in there, and it stunk so bad, and it was just terrible.
They're probably not allowed to just burn it with like gas or whatever like they used to. right?
No, not anymore because it's toxic. It was diesel fuel.
My old
and
man
shit,
would tell me how
Yeah,
like
that's
you'd pass
bad.
out if you got in the fumes of
And
that.
stir
it
the
would-
shit
Yeah.
in big 55-gallon drums.
And those dudes who
Yeah.
fucked up would have to.
Yep. You're on shit detail. That's shit,
yeah, shit
detail. That's
detail.
where it,
Yeah.
it came from. Yeah. But this one night, I had to go take a shit and I went into the porta potty. It was like 2 a.m, and you had to carry all your gear whenever you left your tent. So I had like my vest, my weapon. My weapon was a M249, which is a big automatic gun. It weighed about 15 pounds. Had to carry everything. Take everything off in the porta shitter. Take a shit, and I hear this kablam. I'm taking a shit. And I'm like, these motherfuckers, because I'm thinking my soldiers are throwing dirt clods at the porta shitter or something, because we always did that. Yeah. And I hear it again, bam! I finish my shit, wipe, dump down, get my flashlight, turn around and look in. And there's a big leatherback lizard over there. They're like this fucking long, about this high, in there, just flailing around.
No.
And I fucking jump out. My pants are around my ankles and shit. And I'm like, holy fuck! The soldier comes running at it, and he's like, shines it. He's like, oh my god, that could have bit your nuts off.
Oh my.
It's like, holy shit, yeah. Dead true story too, man.
Damn, you got lucky, man.
Yeah, I could
What
have
if
no
one
nuts.
of your turds would have agitated him?
Oh, he was big. Yeah, we used to try to run him over when we were in convoys and shit.
I would have shot that
giant. Yeah, well, that was before September 11th. So anytime you had discharged a weapon, it was so much bullshit. You get in trouble and everything. We had live ammo and everything, but
No, I wouldn't have shot it. I don't think I would have got it because the poop splash would have been ridiculous.
yeah, exactly.
Blood and poop
blood and
splash?
poop together. Yeah.
Horrible.
If it was my own poop, maybe. But
No, that's
Other
even worse.
people?
Yeah, no. If I had some kind like a chemical suit or a spaceman suit, that would be awesome.
Or a diving bell.
My diving bell.
Another reason to get a diving suit. Because think about it, we could fart into it. There's
Smell that meat.
There's so much.
Hot box all
So
kinds of stuff.
weed, we could smoke weed in it. There's so much we could
we
do.
gotta get one.
We gotta get one. Yeah.
Anybody got a pen? I'm really gonna buy a diving bell.
Diving bell.
Is that what it's called?
Pretty sure.
Deep sea helmet.
Yeah. Old time one.
Like from the movie with
30,000 leagues under the sea.
Cuba Gooding Jr. and
Yes.
the other guy.
Yeah, that was Robert De Niro. That was
Yeah.
a good movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Old time.
I've seen them on like American Pickers. They're around.
Old time diving helmet. $59.70 on Amazon.
Can't
Get
beat
the
it.
fuck out of here.
You should order it.
Yeah, we
How heavy is it?
This one's brass.
We gotta do
Let's
some-
see
we'll
if
do
you
some
could actually
research.
wear it. Yeah, we'll do some research.
All right, let's wrap this puppy up. We've been over. We got over an hour here.
Yeah.
Um,
I gotta piss anyway.
Okay. All right, yeah, this is March 9th, 2020.
Monday, bitches, Monday.
Get to work. Let's get some goals.
You're talking like it's Wednesday. Monday.
Let's
Monday.
do it. Today's Monday.
Monday.
Monday. Remember that in
Freddie Gibbs.
no, it was Sunday.
Sunday.
$5 a seat,
Go to
but you only need
Norwalk.
the edge.
And watch cars race.
Oh, Norwalk Raceway. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we're going to go to some demolition derbies. There's demolition derbies at Jennerstown, right?
Not at Jennerstown. You gotta
No.
go to like the state fairs and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Oh my
But,
god,
yeah.
you go to those, man.
People watching. For people watching.
Yes.
For people watching. Come
Absolutely.
on. It's going to be
Absolutely.
awesome. Maybe some mobile interviews. Who knows? We might have to figure it out, man.
We will.
Shit's going to change. Me and Uncle Meat were talking about moving the pot for the summertime, getting it upstairs. It's too nice, you know,
It
get some
is.
sun.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, we can keep this for our Sunday morning therapy.
Get-togethers.
But
Little mobile unit is in the works.
maybe on the porch, doing some commentary this spring. You know,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see if the pitchforks and
park.
fires don't get too
Yeah.
abrasive.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's none even on the horizon, so I think we're okay.
Pitchforks or fires?
None of that shit's.
Okay, good.
It's not true.
I don't think. I mean, why would I?
I just scared it.
Well, yeah, we don't know.
That's the word that I just got. No, just that how much everybody hates me. The neighborhood.
Another one?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta piss, guys.
All right, we're gonna wrap this baby up.
Who loves you, baby?
Yes, Us Guys podcast for March 9th, 2020. We're gonna call this one Sprung. Okay, get at us if you need anything.
Boing.
If you would like to partner up, if you want to talk, you want to get in here and talk some shit with us, tell us some stories. You want me to give you a call?
Yep.
Get a hold of us. You can find us. We got a Facebook group. You can go to usguyspod.com. Hasn't been updated in a while, but there's a lot of ways to get a hold of us. You can email usguyspodcast@gmail. You can get us on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, at least for now. The bill's paid for now. And that'll do it for the Bdazzler and the Us Guys podcast. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Nah, I'm full of your crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That's